How's it going, Radical Viewers? Gaddy right back into it. More Storm King's Thunder and a continuation of our Dungeons and Dragons session. Well, Storm King's Thunder. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is part 2 of the 2-parter for the day. Let's go ahead and join back the Discord. Who's back? Are we back?
Hello.
People are back. Bye-bye.
I think Dennis is not here, and neither is Timothy.
I noticed. I see their cams.
And I think Legion or Michael is just always mic'd up, always. Because
Michael is a
he is
drawing
Mike.
right
Mike is just Mike.
now. I get it.
I'm not always mic'd up.
You are always mic'd up.
Nah, sometimes I mute my mic.
What do people call you?
I don't know.
Promise. It was just muted. Because I said that before, and I was just like, what's the problem? And then I muted myself.
Guys, I gotta show you some real important I found at Walmart.
Never.
You guys know Oreos, right? You're from Canada. You have
Nope,
Oreos?
never heard of
You
them.
have,
Ah,
Canada
what's
has
that?
Oreos? Okay, what? Wait, what?
What's an Oreo?
I like how the bard
What?
will so vigorously say, yes, this thing that, yes, I know that. And then as soon as someone makes a joke, he goes, no, absolutely not. Get that out of here.
I wasn't sure how cultured Canada was, but anyways, these probably aren't available in Canada. These specific Oreos.
Oh my god, what are those glorious
Voting
monsters?
Oreo.
The most stuff.
Where are you seeing this?
I'm my camera on roll 20.
Oh.
Yeah. I do this. Me and my friends like to buy the just grossest Oreos we can find, and I saw these at Walmart, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
What is it?
How thick are
Most
they?
Stuff.
I can buy them on
They
Amazon.
are. They
Oh,
are.
see one?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
pull those
literally-
bad boys out.
The equivalent of 2 double stuffed Oreos
That's
just
disgusting.
Oh my
crammed
god.
together between the cookies.
I can feel
I
the
hate normal
diabetes from
Oreos
here.
enough.
Oh, man.
Like
Like
I think I could eat one of these per week.
Dude, shove them in here.
When are they just gonna release Oreo, but only the cookie?
They're getting
Never.
closer. They got the thin ones now that have like this really stupidly thin layer of the cream.
Just get rid
And
of
like
it.
the worst part is like they're just gonna keep pushing the boundaries. They always do.
Why does it have a voting sticker?
I don't. Who gives a shit?
Because America!
Fucking whatever. You could win $100,000. Whatever. I don't care.
I can go with $100,000.
Yeah. But like, they keep pushing the boundaries of the Oreos. They had like double stuff, then like what super stuff or whatever, and now they've like supposedly put the capstone on here with the most stuff.
The
Which-
most.
Implies that they're not going to do anymore, but they're going to do
They're gonna
more.
do more.
They're using superlatives. It's gotten so out of hand.
Eventually, it's just gonna be
Stuff.
individually wrapped fat sections of the cream next.
I'll take
There's
that.
not gonna be cookie.
I know I don't like the fact that they're individually wrapped because that's bad for the environment. I'll take it. I'll take a little bit of climate change for some Oreo.
They're
cream.
selling jars of just Oreo stuff.
Just
Well, you know how
marshmallow
Oreos
stuffing.
come in like sheaths, right? You just
Yeah.
do a log of the filling.
That's
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure that you can buy it like on its
Use
own.
it instead
like
of butter.
Michael said.
Oh my god. Can you? Hold on.
Amazon has all kinds of stuff. Amazon, you can buy bags of Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Alright, Google.
That I didn't
Help
know.
me out.
It's crazy.
Do they sell just the Oreo cream?
But
Not cream.
anyways,
There's no dairy in it. Do you know Oreos are vegan?
thank God.
I didn't know
Anyways,
that.
welcome to Cocktail Corner with Tyler. So what we've got here, I'm gonna call it an
The
obese.
reason I know that is
I'm gonna
because
call, I'm gonna
vegans
call
make
it.
a
I'm
point
gonna
of
call it a
telling me.
white American. You just take a white Russian, you plop an Oreo in there. There you go. White
Yes,
American.
all the diabetes.
See, a white American is actually just milk and beer.
Hmm.
That sounds disgusting.
I mean, white Russians are disgusting. So,
I'm
Lies.
not disgusting.
Aw.
well, I mean, agree, disagree, brother.
Apparently, you actually can just buy the cream filling by itself.
Why wouldn't you?
Fuck
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I put this Oreo in here. Now I just kind of regret it because I'm not gonna eat it. It's gonna soak in the bottom. It's gonna absorb the coffee flavors, and then when I get it, I'm gonna have a nice treat.
Sure. Sure you will. I think a bit of wishful thinking there, brother.
Okay, I think everybody's back. So let's recap. You all entered a room with a large giant statue depicting Anam, and then the 6 other giant gods who depict the other types of giants. One of the giants was missing a weapon, which you found to the south, and then you replaced it into his hand. And then you also found an Ithrun somewhere along the way, and there is an archway that apparently on the other side is where the oracle is at. What are you gonna do?
Well, presumably die horribly.
We go in the right direction.
I like
There's
that
some
one.
suspicious cracks in the floor. That's for sure.
I guess we can investigate the cracks, since God wants us to. I too know this trick.
Roll me
Let's see.
investigation.
2 of these cracks call out to me specifically because of the way they eat into the wall.
It appears that they are cracks in the ground.
Some cracks in the ground.
Hey, Matthew,
Joe,
what's up with this wall here? Is it just like broken by the cracks?
I need.
Broken by the cracks.
Wrapped up like a goop.
Yeah, it seems like part of the wall is broken off from the crack.
Rubbed up.
Anything interesting in there?
Roll me a history check.
You know what? Roll me a
20.
history check.
20? It seems that it's very old. This isn't something new.
Okay.
Do we smash with the hammer? I mean, like, there's...
So the way this looks to me is like the Allfather almost dropped down into statue of him, causing the cracks in the ground.
Yeah, I
Huh.
get that.
Let's investigate this statue of the Allfather. It's a bit glowy, you know. Maybe there's enough of
Mhm.
this.
I do like a bit glowy.
Does take
Okay.
up a lot of the room.
I'll investigate.
The roll me investigation checks, please.
Ooh, not my strong suit.
Well, the big statue in the middle of the temple depicts Anam, the Allfather. The statue's face is a mask of bare rock, bereft of facial features. Probably the giants who carved the statue had no clue what he looked like, and they dared not to misrepresent him. He is absolutely enormous. 80-foot tall, robed giant. His arms outstretched towards the portal.
I mean, we just go through. I mean, now that we have the thing, maybe we just need to activate it, like do something with it, and walk through,
So he's like,
like some sort of Metroidvania.
all right, shoot your rockets at the door scratches.
No, this
Yeah.
is where we turn
Hey,
into bats and
hey,
just
Scratch.
circumvent the level.
Shoot your
What's
rockets
up?
at the door, dude.
I shoot my rockets at the door.
Okay. As you shoot your rockets out the door, the stone does not appear to budge.
Don't like that.
You know what? I like that he went along with it, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's code for he went up mist and was like, huh, Eastern, and the mist was like, huh, scratches. This is glowing though. What's the glowy bit? What is that?
Yeah, what's the glowy bit?
What is the glowy bit?
What's the glowy bit?
It's the glowy bit.
Dude, what's the glowy bit?
I think that's part of a map.
Oh,
Why
That's
is it
weird.
part of the map? It's glowing.
Why is it glowing?
Because it
I
can
don't
be.
know, man.
Tell me about it.
It's just his divine radiance that was painted on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of.
Excuse.
All right, Tyler, new plan. You stand with your hands outstretched at the door. Be all fine. Oops.
Arms wide open.
Where's the
Does he
door?
look like-
I'll go there.
The archway, this thing.
To the east be the
Misty Boy.
alcove.
Sorry, it takes me 5 minutes to move my token.
Yeah, I'm
Dude.
sorry.
I mean, at this point, it's also really the only thing we haven't really looked over in great detail is that archway.
It's like these
Okay.
guys.
So as you approach the archway, you see a mist that kind of encircles it. There's a semicircle stone arch in front of you with large runes that are inscribed into the rock. They are already glowing, and as you approach, they don't seem to change much.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The archway does give off dim light.
Might need more rooms. Might be the case.
I mean, I'm thinking that you just need to like. Do you have the cloak on or something?
The rune.
I haven't transcribed the rune onto anything, no, because that takes 8 hours.
Hmm.
Right. Well, I mean, the only thing I can think of. I mean, both of them are glowing with that rune, right? I mean, that's what's. I'm not just mistaken here.
Yeah. Are there other runes on the door?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
of the runes are glowing.
Ever.
Oh.
All the runes are glowing. Okay.
If it's glowing dimly, we might need to find more runes then, wherever the hell they are.
Right.
The Ist rune doesn't seem to be glowing any differently than the other ones in the arch.
Okay.
Have you tried touching it with the rune?
I mean,
I don't know, so I can like try and touch it, actually make full
Okay.
contact.
These cracks are.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Cracks.
So as you touch the rune, it is cold.
Ooh.
Nothing else seems to happen.
And we've been everywhere there is to go that we know of so
They're
far,
all divided into.
right? I mean, I'm not. Yeah.
Tyler, ow! You bring the ice rune. Yes.
Okay.
Over here.
Tyler,
Yes, I
Your
forgot how
character
to-
name, whatever it is.
Oh my god, my piece is going nuts.
Here. Bring that
Ow.
rune over.
Phasing out of existence. Ends up
Over
with-
to the frost. I assume was the frost giant.
Frost Giant is Thirm, which is the top, the most northern one in the middle.
Okay, so it's this one. All right, over here. Ow.
Thrim. Yeah,
I
Thrim.
do that.
You would know that.
We would know that.
It also looks kind of like Harshnag.
So these are all divided into quadrants. I guess not quadrants, like hex quadrants. There's 6 of them. Each of the giants has their own.
As you approach Thirm, the axe does glow slightly.
Yes. I knew something.
Oh, it took us
So
20 minutes.
Harshnag maybe lift him towards the axe.
We're gonna figure this out.
So could Harshnag pick up Al and like move him towards the axe, put him near the axe, see what happens?
If you would like me to, yes, I can do that.
yeah. Yeah,
Higher.
with the axe.
Okay, yeah. He lifts you up kind of towards it, and you're able to Between his height, arms, and you can even like touch the axe.
Ooh.
Do it.
And it gives off a very faint blue glow when you do so. The axe is cold.
And it wasn't cold before, was it?
I don't remember it being cold.
Can you try and take the axe away from the statue now?
I'll need some little bit more elevation to get to it.
Ah. I can't do anything about that.
I can't cast fly again yet, but I think we're onto something. I don't necessarily know if it's that, but I do think there is something with rune.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on the axe.
Okay. Roll and attack.
Yeah, do it.
Roll to hit axe.
Here I go again. Ray of Frost.
Logically speaking, the axe clump gave it to giant,
Okay. Yeah.
so it would unclump.
Roll of 10. You do a bit of damage to the statue as you hit it with your Ray of Frost. Nothing seems to change.
I vote we take a short rest so I can cast fly on Harshnag. Takes the axe.
I could probably just climb it.
Climb it?
Yeah.
If you'd like me to, I can try
That
it.
would work.
I suppose that might be a good idea. I feel like there's something important with the way that it's divided up into quadrants here. There's something.
I wonder.
Perhaps we should go search the rooms for more.
Right, well, I'll just get the axe then. So he climbs up and grabs it out of the giant's hand.
Do we notice anything, hear anything when he removes the axe from the statue's hand?
Is there a plank?
You all don't, but Harshnag's looks like has a look of familiarity in his face about the axe.
What's up, Harshnag?
I've not been here before or held this weapon, but it feels familiar.
Do you think you know what to do with that one?
I could do a lot of damage with this weapon.
You do a lot of damage with that weapon.
This axe weighs like 750 pounds. It's absolutely massive. Like it would kill one of you.
Not surprising.
So let's see. That statue looks like. Now, I imagine got a bit of a hypothesis, but what if Harshnag walks up to that mist with axe in hand, and Al close by with the rune?
I could accomplish that if you'd like.
Yes, I think that would be a logical course of action.
So you cut out a little bit for me. What do you want him to do?
I wanted him and Al to sort of walk along to the mist
Okay.
with the axe.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. And I feel that we should all go just in case something freaky happens.
Oh boy, what?
Like we should all be like right outside this mist, just in case.
Outside where?
The Misty Boy. We're going. Am I cutting out?
Misty Boy. Now I'm just phasing it out of existence.
Yeah. As the two of you approach, you walk through the mist and face the same wall on the other side.
Tell me about the stonework of that wall. Like, does it? If I were looking at it specifically, do I think this is a very thick wall, or do I think maybe Harshnag is supposed to smash the shit out of it?
Roll a history check.
It's an 11.
This wall looks like all of the other walls.
All the other one. Harshnag, this may sound crazy, but I want you to take a swing at that wall.
You
Just a
want
nice
me to
Oh.
take a swing at the wall and desecrate the temple?
Oh, is that a... Yeah, that might be a bad idea. Okay, no, scratch that. The axe is still glowing, right? Even though we've left that area.
Like the smallest amount.
Is it less than it was?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Hard to say. Right. I think we should probably go and try to search the rest of those rooms. We probably need to find a way to deactivate this trap, which is probably by pushing the boulder back up the hallway. And, just more thoroughly check out the rooms with that cloud statue.
If it works.
I mean, yeah, if we could get Harshnag to push that boulder up, like that giant was trying to do. Because Harshnag is a much bigger giant. He would have ease. Just shut him.
He is a little bit bigger, that's correct. Is that what the group would like to do?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really have much on the way of ideas currently, so sure.
Okay. So the group makes their way back to where the boulder was at, and Harshnag puts his weapon, his large stone axe, on the ground, over by the doors and staircases and such, and then starts to work to push this boulder back uphill. It takes a while, probably like about a minute, but eventually he's able to push the boulder back into the wall on the north end.
It just sort of goes through it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
And what does the rest of the party do?
Well, first question, do the slabs granite go away?
Yeah. So as he pushes it, where are you all? Where's the
We
party?
would have... I would have advised us to wait near here so we don't re-trigger the trap.
Does anybody follow Harshnag?
Bro,
I
what?
mean, yeah. Gotta go through that wall that's a wall.
Right? That's obviously a wall.
Except when it isn't a wall.
So when it's not a wall.
If you try to follow Harshnag, I will actively tell you.
Sorry, you
Yeah,
cut out.
probably.
I'm actively following Harshnag because he cut out.
I'm going with the row.
Sure,
That's-
fate.
Okay,
Fate
so-
worked out.
So here's the thing. Harshnag's pushing the boulder up the hill. Does the party wait at the bottom or follow him?
I want to follow him.
I want to follow.
Alright, guess we're going with party rules.
Okay.
Fuck it.
How closely?
5 feet behind.
I'm literally
I would
on his
say-
heels.
I would say 10 feet just to give him some extra space to do his thing.
So as he pushes the boulder through, Dennis, how close are you following? Or are you following?
I mean, I'll be in the back, but not too close to it, just like observing.
As he pushes the boulder through the top of the top wall, his hands meet stone, and he's unable to go forward. Once it goes through, I gotta double check something.
Sorry, I had a bit of a moment. What happened?
I'm double checking something.
Okay.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, if you all are following close behind, the group of you see him push this boulder through the wall, and then his hands meet stone. He does not continue forward.
So do we have to be made of stone to pass through this wall? Is that what I'm getting at?
As he pushes the boulder back into place, all of the rooms lift up, the stone barriers removed.
Okay. Okay.
I'd like you all to place your tokens where you would be, please.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Maybe we need to check the dining hall again.
Getting there.
Getting there. Actually, wait, no. I'd be closer to the wall in case I need to dodge boulder again.
While we are doing that, I would like to know what the group is up to. What's the plan? What are you doing?
So, okay.
I'm gonna be looking for places to go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened for the last like couple minutes because shit
We successfully pushed the boulder into the wall, but that's it. There's again wall, and Arseniac's keeping his hands there, so boulder's not coming back. But we are now in
and
the
the
bedroom.
slabs did not.
No, the slabs did rise. The rooms are open again. If you want to go screw around in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to investigate.
Yeah, I mean, just investigating more rooms seems to be the way to go here.
We're looking for more. So that is the idea. That is what we are doing currently, because we are investigating. Soon is investigating.
Okay. So if you're investigating a room, move your token to where you would like to investigate, and then I'll have you each roll investigation checks.
Al's not good at investigation.
Yeah, I presume we have Thune doing the investigation to get to our.
You don't find anything in that room, Thune.
All right. I mean, how many rooms are there?
A lot.
A lot.
I investigate all the rooms.
Okie dokie.
I will roll as many times as you feel necessary.
Yeah, I would say you get to about here. I moved your token for you.
Okay.
As you get there, all of the stone doorways close again. And I would like everybody to roll initiative.
All right.
So I'm stuck in this room?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Well, I imagine Harshnag will have no trouble just pushing.
Cool.
Go, Harshnag, go. Harshnag, go.
I think we're on a better track with the statues and the weapon thing.
Like, the only thing I can think of is
Matthew, remind me. I mean, all the statues were there. One was missing a weapon. We found an axe for it. Was there another one that had empty hands?
Yeah, it had empty hands. All of the weapons seem to have a weapon that, or all of the giants seem to have a weapon that's removable.
Say for
which is
one that we were able to put the axe on, and you just said another one?
I'm sorry, you cut out?
no. All the giants have weapons that are removable.
Okay, now he cut out. They had weapons that were removable. But only one was missing a weapon.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Huh.
Cool. So the stone doors shut again in the archways. You hear, or you see, this boulder slowly start rolling forward. Thune, you are first to react.
I'm gonna tell our giant buddy to break it with his axe.
He left the axe at the door because he was pushing a barrel. Or
Right.
a boulder.
All right, I'm going to stand here and accept my fate.
Got it.
Yeah, he should just push it.
Okay. Is there anything here about...
I mean, I assume the boulder wouldn't just go through Harshnag. He would just stop
Yeah,
it.
he's big enough, so... I'm gonna just say... Thune, you do your thing. Ro, do you run away or do you stay there?
I take the dodge action.
Yeah, okay. And
Just in case.
then Boulder is gonna do its thing, and so Harshnag... I guess we'll give him an athletics check with like a DC of 30 to stop this thing.
30?
What?
It's a big rock, man.
It's not moving very fast. He just pushed it all the way out.
Alright, DC will be 20.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
He had advantage because he's big.
So I need everyone but Malchias, who's stuck in a room, to make me deck saves.
I make that with advantage because I took the dodge action. Doesn't really matter, granted, but Harshnag, you poor
fucking
bastard.
Tyler, you have your bullshit. So
That was already.
Harshnag...
That was with this bullshit added already.
Oh, it's with it? Okay.
Tyler.
So you and Harshnag take 64 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
and
that's
not
neat.
prone.
Holy shit.
Should have just not said.
As the boulder rolls down the hill and clatters against the back wall.
Alright, well.
That happened.
Ah!
Is Al alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll keep this initiative order just in case for a minute, but it doesn't seem like it's rolling uphill on its own.
Yeah.
Thank God.
No kidding.
Very important question right now. So, did we hear a clock again when Thune crossed that area again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is perhaps a pressure plate that we need to look for right now.
Yeah, we probably should have done that the first time, but we decided to be dumb adventurers about it and just say screw it. We have.
I mean, I said we probably shouldn't follow him, but you know.
You didn't say a why though. See, there's your issue, mate. You never say the why.
People should just listen to me.
You never give us a reason to.
Anyways, yeah. So we should probably look for that.
I could have seen that coming as the boulder. I couldn't catch it. Sorry, I tried.
That's good, Harshnag. We're good.
You're
We
good.
should get you some health potion.
I'm
You're,
fine. Don't worry
fine?
about me. Just a
Al-
pebble.
Al's
Just
gonna
a
give
pebble.
himself every point of lay on hands that he has.
Wow.
It should be noted, Malachi, as they're all like doing that stuff outside, you do see a tunnel that has been broken into the room that you went into. It heads to the west, and it seems to be. It's not delicately carved. It's very rough.
I would like to send my cat in.
Okay.
My familiar.
Yeah. For the life of
And
me,
then-
I have not been able to get your cat to actually work for some reason.
No, it doesn't work.
It's
Lazy fucking
okay.
cats.
I'm gonna try again. I just don't understand. So I'm gonna give you this torch.
Okay.
And everybody should have sight on this. I believe, is that right?
I do not see anything.
What do we mean they would have to say?
It's fine.
You'd have to give us access to token. I think can edit and control.
Oh, there we go. Sight. Yeah. think you all should have access to it.
I see no.
I don't have anything.
That's why. There you go. Fix it. Cool. So you send your cat into this thing, and it's a pretty narrow tunnel. Harshnag definitely won't be able to fit into it. There's ice in it. So there's like broken bits of rock, and your cat goes in for a little ways before it comes to a junction. And then so let's come back to the rest of the party. What are you all doing?
Honestly, probably
I mean-
finding that pressure plate and wedging it.
Yeah, soon. Can you discover the location? Sure, please. For him? All right, I will do it myself.
I'll say, Legion, you there?
I'm here. Sorry. I mean, I'll do whatever.
Would you like to investigate the location?
Sure. I would love to investigate a location.
Other mechanism by which the trap was triggered?
I just think it doesn't matter anymore.
I think it kind of matters.
A little bit.
What, Boulder's gonna fall again? Boulder's down there.
Well,
Kinda
we
need the
also...
doors open.
Yeah, we need to open the doors.
The adventures of only Dennis at this point.
Yeah. Who found a tunnel we're unaware of.
Yeah. So just if you would like to investigate that.
We did.
I already did, brother.
Did? Okay.
Yeah, you rolled
Yeah.
You will notice that there is an entire investigation check.
No.
In that area, you don't seem to see any sort of plates. Maybe magically triggered.
Oh, if only I was the pocket, I could just check.
My dogs went out. I'll be right back.
All right. So as you all are investigating that, what's your familiar's name, Dennis?
He is a Terry.
Terry.
I'll name him Terry.
Terry the Chasm. Cool. As it's coming along, it sees that this corridor splits. Also sees 4 ice spiders on the ceiling.
Uh-oh.
They are considered large.
Oh.
Wait, in which direction are the spiders?
They would be ahead of the Chasm on the ceiling. So to the west, and there's a total of 4 of them.
Well, you said he got to a juncture, right? So the road, like a fork in the road?
That's correct. Yeah, I'm
And
stopping
so
it.
the spiders are at the fork.
Right. Yeah, I'm stopping
Oh.
it just as it sees the fork, because
Gotcha.
it also saw these spiders.
Well, I mean, I'll see this because I'll be looking through his senses. It's terrifying. Well, I don't want to provoke that because I don't want to go alone with the spiders. And that's the only road I've. Okay, so why would that pop up on my screen?
Because the DM likes to let you know, hey, giant spiders ahead. Here's what they look like. They're giant spiders. They're both
In
spider.
case my arachnophobia wasn't bad enough. Well, I can't talk to the rest of the party.
You
Yeah,
can
no,
try, but there's a
Try.
like 4-foot wall of stone in between you.
Yeah, and I
there is-
also don't want to yell it out because I'm afraid the sound might travel into the little cave and provoke the spiders.
could
with my
knock on the
echo.
door.
Fair enough.
You could hit it with something.
I have.
I'll knock. Yeah, I'll knock on the door. That seems like a good idea.
Just like
Okay.
smack, smack, smack.
And I'll tell the familiar to creep back slowly.
I have
If
two.
he's knocking on the door, I think I would be the only one who could hear him.
I have 2 ideas.
Yeah. Odinson, you
Go
would
ahead.
hear which room he's in from the knock.
You have 2 ideas, Kyle?
I do have 2 ideas. First one, we see if Harshnag could just lift that granite slab up, and we can just slip in that way. My other idea, try to reset the trap and not trigger it again.
Yeah. Harshnag, do you think you could do something about these granite slabs blocking our path?
Certainly try, but it doesn't look like there's room underneath the slabs for my fingers.
What if you had that
Try.
axe? Do you think you could like? Or
Bust
would that be desecrating the?
I remember seeing a step down from this walkway to the rooms. I'm not going to be able to leverage that.
Okay.
So I guess we just push the boulder back up and don't cross the bad line.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best bet, which means to get out of here again, when Harshnag comes back down, he's gonna have to start booking it.
Okay, is that the plan?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I got-
Just don't cross bad line. This is bad line. Don't cross.
Do not cross bad line.
Says it in explicit here. We're gonna make it caps so we all know.
Do not cross the fun breaker line.
Funbreaker line.
Okay. Does anybody cross the fun breaker line?
I mean, I'll cross to get over on the other
Sure.
side of it.
He's not. You know, you're going this way. We're not going this way. This is bad way. We're going this
Okay.
way.
So as Harshnag starts to
line.
roll the boulder up the hill, is anybody on the north end of the bad line?
I am specifically making sure nobody is on. Begins.
You see, that just
I'm
makes me
doing
want
what
to be
people-
on the bad line more.
I'm doing what people want me to do.
I motion Thune over begrudgingly.
I mean,
Dude.
My plans.
I'm on the south of the bad line. Don't worry about me.
Okay, so everybody's on the south of the bad line as Harshnag pushes the boulder up the hill back into the line. He walks back after you hear a reset clunk.
So a clank.
A clank, sure.
A
He
safety
walks
plank.
back
Okay, before he actually
over the line.
does he actually step over the
And-
line?
So beforehand, the stone granite walls go up, revealing Malachi's. And Malachi's, just before you have all that happen and stuff, you're sitting in this room, it's mostly dark. A glowing figure starts to approach you, but then the stone walls start to move. You look back, and as you look back to where the figure was, it is gone. He seems very familiar, was wearing doctor's garb. The walls continue to come up, revealing the rooms once again. Harshnag walks over the line with no consequences that you can see.
That we can see. All right.
Did you see a ghost or something behind me?
A ghost? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like a doctor in a robe, doctor.
A doctor. You're saying you saw a doctor in this room?
So
No.
that's a no.
No.
Well, I saw something and now it's gone. And spiders through that hole.
Spiders through this hole.
Yeah. Don't go in there.
Well, let's go kick the
No.
shit out of the spider.
We immediately
Why?
go towards the spider hole.
Let's go beat the shit out of the spider.
I'm letting you know now. You crawl through. I'm staying here. If you need
All right.
healing,
That's fine.
I'll send a cat in.
Going to
Terry
go
will
kick
go
the
with you.
shit.
Terry will touch you with healing.
Okay.
Why
Then
healing?
how about you stay within range of Terry? 10 feet behind us. Okay. The spiders won't get to you that way.
They're spiders. They're vermin.
And
You
they
can't
will not
trust
reach
them.
you. I will prevent the spiders from getting to you.
You don't know where they can come through the walls.
I can.
How about
smash
this?
them
How
with
about
my
this?
hammer.
You go in. I'll send Terry. I'll stay back here.
I
Keep an eye
walk
on-
through with my weapons in hand.
I follow Thune.
I'm just waiting for Al to go through, and I'll go.
Al's going.
All right, I'm going behind Al.
Terry.
He'll front line if he can.
I'll
Okay.
guard the hole.
Al, do you still need healing? No.
Malachi's,
little
are you
bit.
sending
Little bit.
Terry
Have a
With the
push.
group?
Yeah, I'm sending
Two
Terry
potions.
behind them all.
Okay. And so you'll be seeing through his eyes. Do you have the invocation that lets you do that at any range?
Yeah, as long as we're on the same plane.
Sick. Okay. And then so Malachi has the Tresem, has a couple things that he can do. He can attack, I'm guessing, right? Oh, he has advantage on perception checks. That's cool. And then you can cast touch spells through it, right?
Correct.
Sick. Okay. So as the group continues down the hall, what's your marching order?
First,
I'm behind Al.
I'm behind Thune.
I guess that makes me third. Sure, I've got a.
It makes you second. Cool. So Thune, the group of you work your way, and should be noted that the tunnels are pretty narrow. They're 10 foot high and 5 foot wide cracks in the mountain. Due to the icy and uneven floors, the tunnels are difficult terrain. A thin layer of frost coats the walls, floor, and ceiling throughout.
right.
Soon, as you lead the party down this hallway, you eventually come to a spot where you can see a fork in the road, or in the path here.
I pick it up.
Also, you can see two spiders clinging to the ceiling above you. They're quite large. They have not reacted to you just yet.
Look, I don't think we're gonna be able to sneak past these guys.
Let's chop them up.
Well, I also don't think they would attack a group of 6 adventurers.
I'm going to climb
They're
up
bugs.
the wall with my special boots.
Uh-huh.
That you had those.
And
Yep.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna pick one of their eyes out.
Odin's son is like, hey, maybe we shouldn't fight anyway. And Thune is just like, did you say fight?
I heard
Okay.
fight.
Spiders.
Hey,
They're not
Malchias is not going to follow us unless we kill these spiders.
Huh? So I'm gonna move you all real quick because this tunnel's really small.
Appreciate it.
So as you start walking towards the spiders, they do react. I'm going to have everybody go ahead and roll me initiative.
I refuse. Sorry.
Question: the familiar has its own initiative, or it's my initiative?
Has its own.
It'll have its own.
Let's kill spiders.
Oh yeah, Spider Boy, time to die.
Terry got 15.
I don't even see spiders anymore.
What did we do with that torch? Here it is. And Terry's in the back, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and he got 15.
Awesome. Okie dokie. Well, of course, Thune, you are the first to go.
I'm going, like I said, we got one war pick coming in on that first spider.
Okay, you'll need to move a little bit closer before you can get to one.
Okay, I don't see them at all. Is the thing.
Should be able to see one.
They're invisible
I-
spiders.
See, they're actually so close to the wall that it's pushing up against the. Yeah. In any case, I'm on top. I'm on the ceiling.
You're on the ceiling. Great. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to war pick,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that just hits.
and then I'm going to battle axe.
You going for the northern or southern one?
I'm gonna say just whichever one tickles your fancy.
The northern then. Cool.
Yeah. I'm then going to realize that I'm a terrible person and use my hunter's sense against it
Yeah, you are a terrible person.
Okay.
Actually, did we take a long rest at all, or did we just take short rest?
Nope.
Short
Just
rest.
short.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because I didn't know how. I forgot that Odinson was a hexblade because he's the bard.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse the fuck me.
Timothy does Timothy things.
You're excused the fuck.
Thing.
Cool. Terry.
It's the torch's turn.
Carry the torch.
Yeah. I mean, he's just staying back there.
Sure.
I think Axe Body Spray would be
My
pretty
turn.
effective against.
You gonna do anything back that way?
I'm just going to stand by the hole
Cool.
and have an Eldritch Blast ready.
Okay. Yeah. Ow.
That is my name.
Don't forget, terrain is difficult.
10.
You're
Wait,
telling me, brother.
hold on. But, oh no, they have to be boots for me to be immune. Okay, well, I'll use 10 feet of movement, and then I will attack the spider.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Alright. Actually, I'm going to bonus action break or remove a prayer bead and cast Divine Favor on myself. Which I believe that just gives a D4 to all my attacks, like, and a D4 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I believe so.
yep, I'll make a macro for that after this turn. They're 18 and
That seems pretty good.
bam. Natural 1.
18 will hit, so that does some damage.
Oh yeah.
Big numbers.
Classic.
Sweet. Anything else from it?
Nope.
Great. Ice spiders. The first one is gonna do a web attack on Thune. Does an 18 hit you, Thune?
I don't believe so.
What's your AC?
My armor class is 20.
Sweet. Okay.
It's more than yeah.
The other one is also gonna try to web you. No, it's gonna run it and make a bite. That was a 7 hit you.
Yep, I think that one's gonna do.
Yep. And then the other two are also gonna make web attacks. One of them eventually does get you webbed.
Yeah. All right.
And it'll bring it to Row.
So now you're just stuck to the ceiling.
I'll take it.
Yes, he is stuck to the ceiling.
That is hilarious. Alrighty. Ugh. Oh, I see Spider Boy. Okay. That's fantastic. Let's do a quick measurement. Oh, that's beautiful. He's in hand crossbow range. Let's hand crossbow a bastard.
The southern one?
I think it's about the only one I can really see. Is there another one there?
Yeah, that would be the one
there
you'd
is
be
another
able
one
to
there.
hit with.
Whichever one is
No.
closest to a friendly, so I can get sneak attack.
You can have it on either, but I'd say you'd be able to see the southern one. The northern one's pretty hard to see for you.
Okay. Also, is Bless gone, by the way?
Yeah, it's been longer than a minute.
Okay, just double checking. Make sure I click that. And hand crossbow. That's a 12.
Yeah, 12 goes wide.
I sit here and rethink my life.
Great. Boneson.
Alright, so I'm assuming that I cannot see them from my current location.
Not really, no.
Alright, if I were to go ahead and move this way. Oh, I can see them a little bit. And are they within 20 feet of me, or are they like...
Yeah, they're within
Yeah.
range.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and start smacking the shit out of this one, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, just Uno.
That'll hit.
Alright, and bam. 17 damage.
Okay.
We're gonna do it again.
That'll hit.
And another 11 damage.
Yeah, that spider's dead.
And then I have to move back to my space. That's all.
As that spider dies, It kind of explodes in like blue, icy blood that gets completely all over Thune.
Uh-oh.
And that's Thune's turn. At the beginning of your turn, you take 1 point of cold damage.
So cold. I am going now. If I'm restrained, do I have disadvantage on attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to take my axe and I'm just going to cut off the web.
Okay.
Or I'm just not.
That missed.
In that case, I'm just going to get mad and warpick the spider. All right.
And that misses.
No, you're not.
Batting for 100, man.
Let's see. Your movement's 0, so any bonus?
Nah.
Cool. Yeah, it seems that you can't get through this icy web that has been burst around you. Malchias, does Terry do anything?
Well, he has some room to move up now.
Yeah.
And
Terry can fly
that's
as well, so if he wants to fly above people, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has. He will. Yeah, I guess
Why
he'll
is that
hover
spider
above everyone
under the map?
He's dead.
because that's how spiders live.
Oh, I guess that was actually just a
That's not supposed
Okay.
to.
byproduct of the light.
Yeah, I'll fly up a little bit above, but not all the way in the front, just in case I need to reach somebody with touch. I can get there.
Yeah, as you get there, you see both Al and Thune have taken some damage today.
Do they? Okay, how will this work? For Malachi's to speak through the cat, I'd have to wait for his turn, right? But then if I wanted to use Cure Wounds through the cat, I'd have to wait, again, Malachi's turn, or would that be through Familiar's turn?
It would be, it's your turn, and the familiar uses their reaction to cast the spell.
Okay. Alright,
It's your action and their
reaction.
reaction to do that.
Alright. So yeah, Terry will just fly there.
Cool.
Hold position.
Anything from you?
I will speak through him.
Okay.
Asking anybody need any healing?
I need healing. No, I don't.
So there's this like flying cat in front of you, Al, and it like turns its head like unnaturally towards you. Do you need healing?
I give him a scratch under the chin.
This confuses me. Yes or no?
Anyways,
No,
here I go
not
killing
thank you.
again. If there was a spider in my reach, I'll smash it.
Yeah, to the north of you.
Alright. Well, with my first attack, I'm actually going to try and cut the web off Thune.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah?
Yeah. You successfully de-web Thune.
And now I'm going to try and hit the spider that's closest to me. Ooh!
That'll hit and you kill
Almost
it.
the same result. Get out of here. Creepy crawly, no one wants you. Anyways, that's my turn, I think. Yeah, I don't have a bonus action.
Cool. So the other spiders also rush forward and continue to attack Thune. They're both going to make bite attacks on you, which don't seem to do anything. Cannot get past your armor. Brings it to Row.
Reload hand crossbow and try this again, because why not? Fun is fun. Hey, look at that. It actually hit something.
Yes, that will hit.
And a wabam.
Wow.
Okay. I'll take it.
You launch this bolt out of this crossbow, and it goes straight in between the mandibles, out the back of the head. Eyes go dark. Collapses.
The hand crossbow has redeemed itself. It has earned my favor again. I'm also sadly sandwiched between all my friends, and I'm in the best position to do damage, so I'm good here. That's my turn.
Odinson.
I'm gonna move forward again, and it is very hard to tell. Do I see a spider? A living?
From where you're at, you can barely see one. Just to the west of Thune, it would have cover from where you're at.
All right. Well, this is about as close as I'm getting, so I would kill it.
Yeah, roll for an attack.
28
That'll hit.
for 15.
Mhm.
I'd like to do it again.
Sure. Roll an attack.
16.
With the cover, it just hits. Like you threw the hammer, and it curves around the corner just enough to graze it.
Yeah, that magic guides it over. Deals 15 more damage.
And that spider's dead.
I
Nice.
curve the hammer.
Curve the bullet.
And that'll bring us out of initiative order.
Sweet.
All the spiders are piled in front of you, creating a wall of spider corpses.
Well, Malachi's definitely not joining us now.
Let's just push him in a corner somewhere and make him look away.
What corner? We're in a narrow tunnel.
All in a day's work.
For sake of ease, if we come to anything of note while we're in these tunnels, I'll move you guys.
Okay.
Because I think y'all just get lost in the
Oh yeah, easily.
walls.
So, do we go north or south then? Is the next question.
I can send Terry up in one direction to scout if you guys want to go in the other direction.
Yeah.
Or just wait for him to report back.
I feel like the cat's talking
Terry
to us.
says.
I just tilt my head at it. And then I quickly just reach into my robes and pull out my watch. And you just watch me pull out a cat, and I stare into its eyes for a moment before I put it back.
Huh.
Ninja.
So we're using Terry to scout?
Yeah, we're using Terry to scout. North first, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Terry goes north, and eventually comes to a junction. Inside this junction, there seems to be several pillars, and then attached to the pillars, there are several very large humanoid-sized coons wrapped in icy web.
They're dead.
Terry.
The cave has a
goes-
30-foot high ceiling and 5 columns. Floor is also flat and normal terrain.
That's pleasant.
All right. Well, what's
So
the
then Terry will come back down, say what because I would see it through my the senses, so I'd report back and then go south and check that route.
Okay. As they go south,
It gets fucking murdered.
is Terry doing this quickly or slowly?
I mean, he's flying through it until he sees something, and then he'll slow down.
Okay. As Terry's coming along, it sees an egg-shaped chamber that has a flat floor, which seems to be normal terrain. A single column supports a domed ceiling 20 foot overhead. Curtains of icy webbing stretch from the column to the walls, creating a enclosure that holds a ice spider queen. Queen sits atop a cluster of 32 ice spider eggs, each one as big as a grapefruit.
Oh.
Well then.
Terry books it back,
Okay.
There.
reports back.
As Terry comes back, they notice a branch that goes off to the west as well.
I guess I'll scout that to them.
Okay, yeah. Terry goes off to the west, eventually comes to a fork that heads to the northeast and then to the west.
Northeast.
Northeast, cool. As it comes back, it comes to the same room that it saw before with the cocoons and the pillars. seem to have done a loop.
So there is.
So then he'll go back the other way.
Okay. As Terry comes to the unexplored area and pokes their head out, the terrain drops off very, 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 very sharply. It's like a couple 1,000-foot drop on the other side, and in increments of like 100 foot or so every 10 feet. So if you were to go 10 feet, you would drop 100 feet. It's got a slight hill to it, slight incline, but if a person were to step there, judging by the icy terrain, they would slip and fall until they were dead.
Good thing I got wings.
Yeah. And then eventually Terry makes their way back to the...
So there is nothing of interest.
So the spider queen with eggs or webbed cocoons? Take your pick.
Those cocoons might have people in there that could be alive. Spiders normally like save their food for later, I think.
They could be brewing a plague, you never know.
Well, if there is a plague, we can take care of it, right? Stop it right here.
I'm not a miracle worker.
I'm also out of...
Isn't your entire job to cure the plague?
Survived one plague, don't want to be the cause of another. So yeah, up to you.
I vote cocoons.
Somehow I just don't think there's any method to this. I mean, like, we've explored it.
The question, the spider queen, since she's bigger now, can she fit through these caverns, or is she like contained in that area?
It seems that they would be able to fit. Probably not the greatest. From the look you got, they won't be squeezing, but they can just fit through all of this.
So she can chase us through.
Yeah.
This is her terrain, so she can catch up with. Meow, indeed.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow, Terry out. So if you guys want to check the cocoon.
I mean, it's either that or take on Spider Queen.
But do we have to do any of this?
This is literally the most progress we've made in the last, hour. At least we're somewhere new.
There's cocoons and there's a spider, but, why does that matter, is what I'm asking.
Do you have a better idea, is what I'm asking.
Go figure out what the fuck is up with the weapon.
What if the Spider Queen had something to do with it? Maybe the weapon is in one of the cocoons. Maybe the spider herself is the weapon, and you have to kill her because the weapon's inside her. It's disgusting.
Literally, it's a 500-pound weapon.
Just feel.
I say we kill the spider. I want to kill the spider.
The cocoons could have allies in them that would help us kill the spider.
Or corpses with loot.
That too. I don't want to think that far ahead, though. I'm assuming they're still alive.
I do think
Just
that
let it be known I disagree.
Okay. So the group heads towards the cocoons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. You slowly make your way. The footing is slick and icy and rocky and uneven, but eventually the group does make their way to a small cavern supported by 5 pillars, and attached to each of them appears to be a humanoid sized cocoon.
I'll take my glaive and I'll just try and slice it open, see what falls out. It's like a loot box.
The first one contains an exsanguinated corpse of a mountain goat.
Rest in peace, goat.
What's that first word mean?
Exsanguated is
Exsanguinated?
Yeah.
Devoid of blood.
Devoid of blood.
Ah,
In order to
vampiric spiders.
Just normal spiders.
Big spiders.
I feel like this is a waste of time.
As you continue going through the cocoons, you find a couple goats, a dead shield dwarf, look to be prospecting.
How exsanguinated is this one?
He's pretty bad.
Ooh, you hate to see it.
And then the last one that you go to, of course, contains a living Uthgard barbarian.
Yes! Yes!
Okay then.
Seems to be unconscious.
A rare drop.
A rare drop. Well, let's bring her with us, because I assume it is the her that we are. There.
I'm gonna try a potion of healing. Gonna give her one of mine that I
You
have.
also find an uprooted shrub, a 10-foot-long hempen rope tied to a rowboat anchor, and a cask of ale that's half empty.
Wow.
But if you'd like to feed her a potion, you're welcome to.
I will do that.
Probably get out of these tunnels first.
Ooh, max damage.
Okay. I think that's minimum. Yeah, so you feed her this potion, and her eyes slowly flicker awake.
Oh no.
Hello. Ah. Who are you? Where am I?
Congratulations, you're being rescued.
Please do not resist.
I didn't need rescuing, but
I mean, unless you sleep in that cocoon.
Hey, alright, listen. Let's just get out of these tunnels.
That's how they put her back in the cocoon.
how do I know you didn't put me here?
I-
Last thing I remember is sharp prick in the back of my neck.
Do I look like I can
Probably
spin a
the
web?
fact that you're covered in webs.
No, we don't got 8 legs.
I talked through Terry. So look like we have web sacks.
I just slowly turned
Her
my
eyes
head
go
to the
wide.
talking cat.
She'd like backpedal.
Well, you would know I do this by now, so
You
it
all would
shouldn't be
know,
a surprise
yeah.
to you.
No, I know, but you expect her to know after just talking through a cat?
That's the point.
Which of you is a witch?
Alright.
I point to the
listen.
cat.
We are
Cat is a
leaving.
witch.
No, the cat is not a witch.
Which cat? Which cat?
The cat is a shaman. You should show some respect.
Roll a deception check.
Yes. Can I have advantage because, she
No.
knows
No.
about shaman?
Because you know.
Fine. 18.
She knows that
Shaman.
shaman exists.
What tribe are you from?
The Uthgard tribe.
The Uthgard are a people. You lie.
Shit. Fuck you.
I sigh.
Alright, listen. Either you're coming with us, or you will die in these tunnels. It is as simple as that.
I choose
Make your
cat.
choice now.
She starts walking down the other hallway.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so she walks down the hallway. I tell her, make sure you turn left.
Okay.
Which hallway
Well,
did you
I
say
want
go
her to
down?
turn right and go down the freaking cliff of the mountain.
Uh-huh.
But that
So
means
you
she's
said
going
just
to
power.
rescue, so she's going to go.
No. Look, I don't know if you know the map. I told her to turn left, so then
Uh-huh.
she finds another fork in the road where she'll have to turn left again, and then
Yep.
she'll be back to us again. So I
So-
saved her.
She continues down the way, and you don't see her. Does the group follow?
Sure.
I mean, we're done here,
Nope.
right?
I
Can
say
open
we
all the
go back
doors?
down the route we came from and wait for her eventual return.
Or the screams of death.
That's only if she turned right because she didn't listen. And that's on her.
You literally
I
told her
heal-
through a
I
talking
heal-
cat.
I heal ailments. I don't heal stupidity.
Well, I think we should probably just. Tunnels are a waste of our time.
I want to
Does-
kill the spider.
I want to kill the
Yeah.
spider. Can we kill the spider?
Does the group
I want to see if
Follow
the spider's
her.
gonna kill the orc.
does the
Is she
group?
going in the direction of the spider?
I'm going to follow her
more or
because
less. Okay.
she's fucking stupid.
So she continues to the south, and then looks to the left, shakes her head, walks to the right,
I wouldn't go that
slips
way.
on the ice, and falls to her death.
Alright.
What the fucking? No! Come on! I
Right.
spent 50 gold on that potion.
Are we going to leave these
Oh
tunnels?
yeah. 50 old gold.
Nah.
That's what I thought.
Are we going to leave the tunnels?
I'm gonna go attack the spider.
I'm
I'm
joining.
not going to assist you in attacking the spider.
I'm joining Thune to
Odinson,
attack
as she falls, she yells something along the lines of, "The great worm will eat me. I'll return as again." And
Uh-oh, yucky.
You're a bitch.
Oh my god.
But we're the
falls
assholes.
for like a couple thousand feet and then splatters.
Oh my god!
Well,
That's what I am leaving.
1,000?
And I'm going to bring Al with
Just like roll that or something.
oh good God, yeah,
Alright,
Dad.
so-
So-
Hey,
Alright,
Krish,
so if we're gonna
fine.
go fight the spider, I'm gonna have Malachias begin crawling through it to stay in the back.
Okay.
Join the group.
So-
I'm not gonna
okay.
just stay out of this fight.
Odinson is leaving.
I'm gonna be a good friend to Malachias. I'm gonna start dragging the big spider corpses to like the place we've already gone and don't need to go,
To the cocoons.
so he
Great.
doesn't have to deal with them.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you drag those over to the cocoons, and Malachias, eventually you come to a spot in the tunnels that seems to be covered with fresh blue ice on the ground and on the walls and on the ceiling. It appears that Thune is also covered in this fresh blue ice, and your friend Al eventually comes back to the rest of the group. And Odinson seems to walk away.
I do. I yes. I very loudly
So-
announce.
The majority of the party continues towards where the Spider Queen was.
Odinson, don't split the party.
Oh, I'm definitely going in that direction.
Cool. What's the marching order? Who's in front?
I am up front.
I'll be behind Thune.
I'll be behind Al,
And then
I'll be
Malachias.
behind Terry.
and Odinson will
Great.
be in whatever direction he fucked to. I
No
imagine
matter
off.
what game it is.
Okay.
Huh.
So as you continue along, you come across the fork. There's a large pillar, and then off to the south you can see webbing, and off to the east it looks like it wraps around the pillar.
I would like to point out that I am still on the ceiling.
Excellent.
Oh. I could just be below Thune then.
Cool. Do you guys just rush in and engage?
I mean,
Sure.
like, where exactly do we know that she is? Is she like?
Ah, there we go.
You know she's in this room. She was on the pillar. You cannot currently see her.
I mean, if you guys want to sneak in, I could help us sneak in.
I like a sneak.
I mean, you know, I
do
don't have a
appreciate
problem.
the sneak.
You know,
Okay. Roll a sneak check.
you have a +10, just so everyone knows.
I'm pretty good at
Just,
sneaking. though.
just making sure, out of curiosity, through Terry, I
I do
can't
have disadvantage.
sense any poison.
You're
So
quieter
if
than
there's
I
any
am.
poison, he would know.
Oh, cool. Okay. That's awesome. What's her passive?
And I did cast Pass Without Trace before getting up here.
Okay. Yeah. You all feel pretty stealthy as you head into this area. And say you get to maybe about there. Do you split the pillar, or do you all go behind each other?
Oh yeah. How do we want to plan this? Because like I hit up close and personal. I mean, I don't know if
I
any
get
of
up
you
close
want
and
to.
personal.
I mean, two-pronged attack. You go right, I go left.
I'm already on the other side, so yeah.
It's usually better if we stick closer to.
All right. I mean, I'm up for anything.
I can dip in and out as needed.
Yeah, and you have a crossbow as well.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Flanking's
All right.
absolutely too much
We
D&D,
go in
unfortunately, so let's just say-
like that. It is. Do I see her?
You should be able
'Cause
to see her.
I see her, but I don't know if
Yeah.
like.
You should be
In
able
what
to see her.
direction is she looking?
She's currently eating a dwarf,
Like against the wall?
and she's looking to her left, to the west.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak very carefully around the edge as to not make any sort of
There she
attention.
is.
I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be like on like there.
Okay. Once you get to there, she looks at you, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Yay!
Sweet.
Sorry, she has blind sense.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I figured that might be a thing, but
Does that actually like matter? I would think when it comes to stealth, I thought if we because we just move quiet as part of the stealth, I thought.
It depends on what kind of blind sense it is.
Terry got a 10.
Odinson, can I have you roll initiative as well?
Okay. There you go.
Okay. You got a 10?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, Ro, you seem to be the first to react. As you're sneaking along, Thune steps on a piece of webbing, and the ice spider looks at him.
But it doesn't know I'm there yet.
It's not seem to.
Cool. It's about to know I'm here. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
Id.
That does a good chunk of damage as it squeeze and ouch.
Squeeze and ouch.
Yeah,
In ouch. It's a type of dialect.
squeeze and
Oh.
ouch. And then I just ninja my happy ass back here, and bonus action ninja vanish.
Cool. Roll for Ninja Vanish.
I roll for ninja vanish. I have no idea where Thune is, but oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm still well within range, so that's 27.
It comes to Malachias.
Jesus. I'm gonna scoot up a little. 5, 10. Still don't see anything. Oh boy. 15. Can't move past anybody, so I will stay here. And Eldritch Blast if I... No, not Eldritch. Sacred Flame if I see the Spider Queen.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Odinson. You fucked off.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Well, I am walking back towards the giant's room.
Okay. Yeah. Do you coax Harshnag to follow you?
Yeah, well, I'm asking if he would follow. Take the action.
Yeah. He's in general. You two in the group seem to get along fairly well.
Yeah.
So he walks with you back towards the
I'm
temple.
Just, chatting with him about giant history.
Okay. Roll me a history check.
All right. 18.
Yeah, he talks up a bit about frost giant lore and how Thrym, the frost giant god, crafted the frost giants out of snow originally. And you guys kind of chat as you're heading along.
Okay.
Al,
Oh boy. 5, 10. Oh, look at that. 15. 20. Actually, no, I'll just. I want to be. No, I can't really. Can I attack it from when I'm to the left of Thune, or is that stone pillar block in the?
pillars blocking the way.
So hard to move my token. Let me just look at this one more time. That sucks. All right. As an action, Al's going to clutch his holy symbol and conjure up a bunch of ice spikes from the ground to try and basically form around the spider so as to like block her movement. I need her to make a strength or dex save.
Strength or dex save.
Strength and or dex saves.
Damn, that's my whole turn. Move along.
Great. Does Terry do anything?
Meow.
He does not meow. He just moves up a little bit next to me and stays there.
Does Terry meow like a bird, or does it tweet like a cat?
He two yows.
Twows?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
It starts on a high chip but ends in a deep meow.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ciao. It's like an Italian. Ciao.
Great. Well, the Ice Spider Queen is going to web you, Thune. Does an 8 hit?
Yep. Sure.
Yep. Sure. It comes to your turn, and Thune, the sheer coldness of the ice spider deals 2d4 cold damage to you.
Wow. That's some sheer cold damage.
The sheer coldness. She's so cold.
Alright. I'm gonna use my hunter sense on her.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to hit her with the war pick.
Uh-huh. You miss.
And then I'm gonna hit her with the war hammer.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. I did forget to add the extra d6 to that, so she takes an additional 5.
Nice.
And I will just kind of like cross the weapons and just, brace for impact.
Got it. Cool. That comes around to Ro.
Okay, allow me to ninja. There we go. Come on, work with me here. I am in the wall. I do not want to be in the wall. There we go. Let's stay.
Why don't you want to be in the wall?
I know, these tunnels are so narrow.
Yeah, this is weird. That's okay. Hand crossbow.
Well, it's not meant to be a battle map, and that's
Hand
that's the
crossbow.
problem.
Roll for attack. That hits.
Yeah.
Critical sneak.
Is there any way that you would like to end this
What's that?
Spider Queen's life?
Fucking.
All right.
I just feel like it raises up its mandibles at Thune there, getting ready to just chomp down on his poor crossed forearms, and then it just suddenly doesn't have mandibles anymore. They're just pinned to the wall.
Yeah, that sounds good. So you launch this bolt as it is lunging at Thune, and it just pinned to the wall next to him, and it dies. Out from the body erupts a swarm of baby spiders.
Oh.
Ah!
I like that.
Oh.
I've
Well,
seen this video.
anyone got fire?
Anything else from your row?
Yeah, I feel slightly satisfied. I did a cool thing. See a bunch of disgusting tiny spiders come up, and just start walking away while I reload my hand crossbow. And, probably rinse and repeat my usual, that thing where I click this button, I say the words ninja and vanish.
I'm familiar, yes. Great, Malchias.
So,
You hear an explosion of gore in the other room. And a scream.
A scream. I would assume the queen is dead, but I wouldn't know about the little ones, right?
Probably not.
I'll move inch closer. 5, 10. So the little ones will be where basically the queen was?
You won't be able to see them from where you're at.
Oh, because I see the corpse of the spider.
Yeah,
thing, that's
they
why.
came out of it. Like, she didn't vomit them out, but they, burst out as she died.
Alright. So I guess I'll stop there because of the fear of them.
Yeah. Do you already have
And
them
I'll
trained?
hold. Don't think so.
Okay, because you
I don't
should.
write it down anyway. All right.
It should be marked on
Um,
the character sheet if you did.
I don't see where. I'll find a way to put it.
Mhm.
But whatchamacallit, I'll hold my turn. Having Sacred Flame on the ready in case something else comes up.
Okay, yeah. Well, the swarm of insects or spiders instantly move over to Thune, where you can see them now.
So then I will use it.
Sacred Flame. I need to do a thing. And they fail.
So that's 18 damage.
Holy shit. Okay. You roast like most of the spiders. And as they come up to you, Thune, there's only 4 of them left. So they make an attack. Does 12 hit you? Cool. Odinson, you and Archnag are walking. Are you holding hands? You're muted.
I like to imagine he has me like up on his shoulder, chat.
Okay, yeah. As you're headed back, he remembers to grab the axe.
Yeah.
And the two of you continue along, going down the hallway. Roll a history check for me.
All right. Natural 20 is
Great, yeah.
Wonderful.
You and him talk a little bit more about frost giants and their nature. They're very warring clans. It's often for them to raid different villages. He tells you of a lodge to the northwest called Svardborg.
Yeah,
It's on an iceberg, and it's got several lodges and stuff. And he had heard that Jarl Storvald had returned there.
So can I ask him if the frost giants generally fight other types of giants?
Yeah, and he tells you that giantkin generally don't fight other types. The ordning is a hierarchy within the giants that is already established.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, that has broken, and other giants have been fighting each other.
So there's like a hierarchy of giants?
Correct.
Can I ask him where frost giants stand?
Frost giants stand somewhere in it. Well, I figured that out. Alex, it's your turn. There's a swarm of 4 very large ice spiders swarming Thune.
Here I go. Time to take all the glory.
Ha! Glory.
Where's the swarm? Hold on.
They are surrounding Thune, so you just have to be in range of Thune.
Looks like I'm in range of Thune. I'll get even closer. I don't know. I'm going to attack twice.
Yeah, roll for attack.
Ooh. I don't know why I did radiant damage.
13 does hit.
Okay. Ignore the radiant damage. I don't know why the macro.
Magical.
Didn't you
So
do a
magical.
thing?
Divine Favor only lasts a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you do manage to kill the rest of the spiders that are swarming around Thune.
Sweeping them up like a broom.
And that brings us out of combat because everything's dead.
Nice.
So in front of you, you've got like a emaciated dwarf that's half sucked down, a dead spider queen that's pinned to the wall, and a bunch of little dead spiders.
I would like to investigate the corpse and just like the general area to see if there's anything of note.
So as you do so, you find stuff. The dwarf had an axe, a warhammer to be precise. One
best
end
kind of axe.
is an axe, and the other end is a hammer.
Nice.
Cool. I saved it. And it's got a haft that has a gorgeous sapphire, probably worth about 1,000 gold, set into it.
Now here's a question for you.
hmm
If I were to pick that up, could I choose whether or not I did bludgeoning or slashing damage?
Yeah.
Cool. I pick it up. It's mine now.
Correct.
You also find a frozen potion of climbing. I'm just gonna give it to you.
Why is it frozen? Oh, I was in the spider.
It's really cold in here.
Refrigerator.
I now have no reason to use any weapon except for this weapon and also the war pick.
Yeah, you cover all three of the major damage types: piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
Who the fuck is this?
That's pretty good, actually. That's an awesome
I still
weapon.
cover all 3 damage types. I just can now do it at the same time.
Yes.
Skeletons beware.
Yeah, brother.
Freaking everything be
And that's
aware.
literally it.
Now there are other things.
Oh, the book lied to me. It's on page 8. It's not on page 7.
Ah, what a
Ah.
liar.
Was
That's
it just the way that the PDF is, or do you have the physical book?
I have a physical book.
Ah, I see.
So what are you guys up to?
I mean, obviously,
and-
we're like taking the sapphire and heading back to the puzzle room.
Okay.
I was gonna check out the dining
So
room.
as the group heads back in that direction, Harshnag does tell Odin's son that storm giants are at the top, and then cloud giants, and then fire giants, and then frost giants, and then stone giants, and then hill giants.
Do you think maybe that should change, Harshnag? How do you feel about that?
I've long ago left my giant king. I err on the side of good, as you small folk would see it. And the ice giants, they're more of a neutral evil sort. They do what they wish, with no regard to others.
Do you think there should be one giant you think should be at the top?
I don't believe I would win against Lord Hackatung. Strength is important to keep everyone together and cohesive.
But do you believe then that you should be at the top of that? Is that what you're saying?
No, I would not
No.
win against Lord Hackatung.
Right, but not in a matter of raw strength, but morally, maybe.
Morally, I am an outcast. I do not expect to be accepted by my kin.
Right. But say all things. You think you are good, and you think maybe the frost giants should be good as well. As, a civilization, as a culture. Maybe spreading those ideas, right?
I would wish that all would behave as your friend Al does.
So, maybe there would be some way we could work together. Maybe try to bring about change among the giants in a good way.
Change is hard.
Yeah.
The giant can rely on strength. Not many think with actual thoughts.
And we will just have to show them strength, won't we, Ashnak? I mean, I'm sure with the chaos going on, perhaps an army of sorts, and showing them true strength through good act. And teaching the ways of being good through that sort of strength.
He nods. Strength of will is powerful.
You think you would be willing to help me with that, Harshnag?
Did we show up
Perhaps
around
one-
this time?
Yeah, we'll say the group shows up at this
In the
time.
middle of this conversation, I was like, oh man, that was gross.
Just like at the bare end of it with Harshnag just going, yeah, I agree.
I would like to rectify the break in the ordning. This has caused much chaos amongst the small folk, and I only expect it to get worse.
Alright, Harshnag. We'll work together on that after this. Sort of.
Al, did you all find anything in the tunnels?
We found some stuff. There was a person, but they just kind of ended up dying after we saved them. That was unfortunate.
He nods.
Then we killed a
Got my
spider.
12th weapon.
Yeah. Found a frozen potion. I'll use it eventually. The sapphire. Big sapphire.
Did you find anything that would help you solve this puzzle?
This new weapon.
Well, see, I did have another about that. Al, you said, Harshnag said that axe is familiar to you, right?
Yes.
Did the rune feel at all familiar?
No, I had not.
No.
I had not experienced a rune of that sort before. I've seen them, but they are exceptionally rare.
Well, I mean, fuck it. You might as well, if we have, and try to go through the mist. Just because before they're separate, but maybe if they're together, I don't know anymore. Because Al can't carry the axe. But
Al, would you allow me to hold your rune?
maybe we need the other weapon.
I will give it back. I do not need it. It is just
Here you go.
temporary. Thank you. He reaches down and his hand envelops yours and picks it
Oh.
up. So he strides towards the mist, and holding the axe in one hand and the rune in the other. He walks through it, and then he returns. Nothing seems to have happened. And kind of swings the axe behind him and taps it against the Ist rune, and it lights up.
Oh.
A
What?
thunderous sound occurs as lightning bolts kind of zigzag across the entryway, and a portal opens and goes deep into the mountainside.
How was the one thing we didn't think of just hit it? That's the most simple answer. Just hit it.
We thought it would be more complicated.
Oh.
We should have just gone with Thune's usual idea, just smack a bitch.
Oh,
You meant to
man.
do that, right, Harshnag?
Odin's son, it seems your ideas worked.
We did it. You and I, we can save the world, Harshnag.
It was interesting watching that, I have to say. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
The gears were turning, but they were not going the right direction.
Nope. They rarely do with us.
Should have just told.
So do you go through the tunnel?
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Does
Towards-
the whole party go?
Yeah, towards
Yeah.
progress.
Okay, cool. So as you're walking through, it seems that you haven't walked very far, but you know that feeling when you're on a moving sidewalk at an airport?
Like a treadmill.
I hate
Yeah,
that
you're not
feeling.
trying very hard, but you're making distance. You look over your shoulder and the room seems to be a while away. Eventually you can't see it anymore, and you step out. Beyond the thundering archway lies a hexagonal chamber whose walls rise 50 feet. I'll just move a torch here because that'll be easy. Y'all can see torches now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, is it on the same map?
Should be on the same map. It'll be to
Zooming
your
out.
east. Yeah, so 50 feet before tapering to a 90-foot high apex. Standing in the corner of each room is a life-size statue of a giant holding up a heavy iron lantern with one raised arm. Each type of giant is represented: hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. A cold, magical light radiates from each lantern, illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it has been here for some time, preserved by cold. Next to the body rests a giant frost-covered morning star.
Like how giant?
Usable for a giant.
Damn. What if?
Okay.
What if?
Do you exit the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
You all exit the tunnel.
So we're in this here room right here. So I don't have vision for that torch, so I just move myself.
Really? Why the fuck do you people not have vision on this
Mm.
torch? Oh, there you go. Fixed it.
Okay. Did you fix it? Did. Okay.
Oh yes, I
So-
can see clearly now.
Let me move myself now.
There is this guy on the ground here.
Yeah, there's a body there.
Is that a big old dude? Like a small dude?
It is the corpse of a cloud giant.
Right.
Hmm.
It's a big old dude.
Large fella.
Each other type of giant is represented. And Harshnag would have come with us as well, right? I assume.
Harshnag does come with you, yes.
Harshnag, is that supposed to be the orc?
I would not assume the Oracle to be dead.
Fair.
Is there anything oracly about them?
So, Odinson, as you approach the body, a being rises out of the floor.
Okay.
Do I have a... Haha! I have a handout.
Very.
Oh. And he speaks to you. Why have you come here?
Now, if I remember correctly, we came here seeking guidance from the Oracle when it came to the conflict.
Sounds right.
Chaos and the giants, yeah. Then that is why. Yes.
Conflict, yes. Father slew me here when we heard of it. You have come to speak with the Oracle, have you?
Yes, that is correct.
I see.
I take it you are not the Oracle?
No. No, I am not the Oracle.
Do you perhaps have a task or a riddle before the Oracle, or is there something deep?
A task? Sure, since you're being so forthcoming and willing.
Cool.
I would like you to kill Svardborg. Storvald. Storvald is who he wants you to kill.
The leader of Svalbard, I take.
Yes, my father.
And in turn, you would let us see the Oracle.
Yes, most certainly.
Alright.
You'd be able to see the Oracle. You just need to stand. And he points towards a runic circle in the ground, which you can read. It says something about stuff. Where the hell did I go? Yeah, it says ask your question and know the truth. You must just stand in the circle and ask.
In that case, I think we should be off towards Svartborg.
Without consulting the oracle.
This guy has nothing to do with the Oracle. He just died a little bit ago. Relatively.
Oh, you're not like, okay, well,
Can
in
you
that
step
case,
into
yeah.
the circle?
Yeah.
Can we ask how to get to the Oracle?
Jeez, I go and stand on the magic circle and ask the question that we need to ask.
Which is?
Something about the conflict.
You're terrible.
Yeah, well,
Should I ask the question?
no, I'm on the circle.
Sure.
All right.
Tell me something about the conflict, Oracle. Do it.
Yeah. Oh, we survived.
Loud, booming voice echoes the room.
Just
The ordning has been broken.
right, I knew that.
Oh, who broke it?
Giants.
Anam broke the ordning.
Do you know where he is?
The Allfather, the greatest of gods.
Oh, do you know where he is?
No one has been able to find Anam since the dawn of giants.
Then how do you know it was him?
I am the oracle, the voice of Anam.
When was he where was he last seen?
Nobody has seen him.
Anam was last seen at the dawn of the giants.
That's not a
Before
location.
he was betrayed by his wife.
Where's his wife?
His wife is in the space of the gods.
I don't think we're asking the important question.
How do we reestablish the ordning?
You must find Hackathon.
All right. Where's he at?
God damn it.
I do not know. He seems to be obscured.
Oh, of course. Is there anything that you can do to actually help at all?
Where was Heckaton
I
last?
can answer your questions. Hackathon.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
Okay.
I'm done.
Hey, hey Matthew.
Yo.
I'm tired of this. Tell me what I need to know, Dan.
God fucking damn it. I looked over my fucking mic again.
Hackathon was last seen treating with the small folk.
Dang those small folk. Which small folk? There seem to be a lot of them. The barbarians?
There seem to be one.
I mean, there's a few in this room right now. Like, it's a lot.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I mean, not all of us. I think pretty much all of us, except for one, has hit their growth spurt.
As they say, stand on the shoulders of
He was
giants.
seen treating with Sansuri, his daughter, and some traders.
Goliath.
Trader.
Yeah.
Trader, not trader.
They trade things.
Yeah.
They don't trait, but they trade them.
They trait. Yeah.
They trade traits.
Cool. Can you like put like a circle on this map, or are you just a voice? I don't.
I am not able to put a circle on the map.
All right. So what I want you to do is I'm gonna take my map and I'm gonna take this pen right here, and I just want you to tell me where to start drawing a circle.
Cold, warmer.
Can you do that? Is that possible?
Answers your question.
I'm starting to see why Michael has trouble getting to other games.
The question you're asking is unclear.
Yeah, you're not being very.
Well, it was a yes or no question.
It wasn't very concise. These are all separate questions. He doesn't.
They weren't.
He doesn't have question permanence.
I mean, obviously, it's not a very good oracle, then, is it?
Harsnack just like glares at you.
Why didn't you do it?
Soon, can I have a chance? Questions.
No. Al, you do it. I like Al more.
Like
This
how more?
is my
I
chance.
don't know how this happened.
Also, I knew he'd come around.
I hate
Jesus.
that I've come around, but like, good God,
Okay. Al's gonna take
this whole
the map.
puzzle has just been very
Does-
frustrating.
Does this
I
map
just
have
want answers.
Does the map have labels?
The map. You guys have a map, and it has a couple labels. Sure.
Does it have like Does it also have like a grid, like an E1 or like a B3 or whatever?
No.
Can we?
I'm gonna draw one.
Okay.
I'm gonna painstakingly grid out the map.
I'm going to
battleship
hex
style.
grid my own map.
Okay. Sure.
It'll be a square grid because hexagons are too
Uh-huh.
complicated for Al to draw.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you.
We're in a hexagon.
Which I've conveniently labeled this map in a grid style for you. Can you tell me which segment of the grid to look for our quarry?
Or is that unclear?
Lord Hecatung seems to be obscured by divination magic. I cannot see him.
Where was he last seen?
He gives you a location on your map, which is in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, well!
What?
At least we got an answer that time, but fuck me.
Cool. I'll just go drown myself.
Alright.
I can freeze 10
Ow.
square feet of water per hour.
Al, may I have a turn in the question circle?
Absolutely not.
Oh, did Mom say it was your turn in the question box?
No,
That's
Mom
why.
said that it's
Didn't
Al's
think
turn.
Okay.
I can't.
Hold on.
Oh God, I am in pain.
What else do we need to know?
I am in physical pain right now.
I don't think we need to know anything else besides where Hecaton is, right?
You need to know more.
Can you just tell us everything? Is that it?
Well, oh no, I don't like that trap.
Is that a question?
Odinson. All right, Odinson, there you go.
Thank you.
Here's the talking stick. Get in the circle.
Can you tell me who knows the location of Hecaton?
Ooh, that stumped him.
Yes.
Alright. Who knows the location of Hecaton?
You're a prick, Matthew.
This is like built for me. I love it.
I'm dying.
Slarkenathal knows the location of Lord Hecatung.
Where is Slarkenathal?
On the map.
Lord Slarkenathal is in the ocean. And points to some random square. Or gives you a random square number.
How do we get there?
A boat, I think.
Find a magic conch of the storm giant king Hecatung. Use it to visit Hecatung's court. Root out the evil therein.
Where is the magic conch of the giant King Hecaton?
In the clutches of a giant lord.
Where is the location of the giant lord whom possesses the magic conch of the giant King Hecaton?
do it. So the group of you
Thank fuck.
end up. No, okay. Travel west over the mountains to the Sea of Moving Ice. There, among the glaciers, you'll find Thvardvord, the burg of the frost giant Jarl. The conch you seek rests on his icy throne.
Thank you, O great Aura. Alright, we know what we want and where we go. Let's head out.
As he steps off, I step on.
Oh my god!
Is there any danger in taking the conch?
What? We have to kill King.
Yes. There's great danger stealing from a giant lord.
King, giant lord.
Checks out with what I know.
Can they be bargained with?
And everyone has plans.
It is unclear whether Jarl Storvald will bargain.
Well, it's not a direct no. Okay, I bow my head respectfully and get off the fucking circle of talking.
Christ.
I was just hoping for something that wasn't a no. I got what I wanted.
I'm gonna need to go really soon since it's past 10.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
about to that point.
We're planning on wrapping up the session in a second.
I got like 2 things left for you.
Okay.
So Harshnag strides forward and he asks, "What befell Hecaton?" And the oracle replies, "He was misled by his eldest daughters, Mirren and Nim, who covered his throne." He nods and starts to walk out.
I think we're good. We good? Anyone else got some inane questions that will have even more inane answers? I'm gonna have to bludgeon myself with this keyboard again so I can forget that. No? We good? Okay.
Is the sandwich in the oven?
Maybe.
Okay, so the group of you walk out of the thing,
I do not.
and
I'm
that's
sure.
where we're gonna end it today.
Okay.
I need to go. See you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, mate.
Bye.
Oh, Lord.
Completing this, the group does level up.
Woo!
Ooh. Alright.
Level up, level up.
We'll do that tomorrow.
I am now worth 3 fighters.
So I think that this puzzle is stupid.
Yeah, that was really why would we hit the That's so dumb.
Right?
He's like, don't desecrate the temple.
But desecrate the temple.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some food, and then
Have a good
no,
one.
I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like the whole thing is take this axe, get Harshnag to move it, and touch the rune. That's the whole puzzle. And nothing leads to that. And this is something that my group will have to do, and I need to find a way to make it more obvious, because the way it's written, I don't think it was either done in a way that made it usable by the group, or I just didn't deliver.
I mean, we did figure out it had something to do with the weapon, at least. It's just
It took so much time.
touching to the archway, like that one. That's hard to frickin' try to like steer with a carrot on a stick thing to.
Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would just expect
I do.
if Harshnag has the axe that was touched by the rune and he is near the archway, he feels some sort of attraction to the rune, perhaps.
Yeah.
I might throw in
Or-
maybe like because they're more than likely going to want to investigate the room or roll a perception check, something. I would point out maybe like there's a weird, strange like notch in the archway where it looks like an axe might have touched it.
Yeah, that might make it more obvious. So, do some like wear marks on the runes,
or even like the axe glows brighter as they get close to the.
Yeah,
because you said it faintly glows.
Because there's like this whole thing of failure for that part of the puzzle too. Like if you touch the thing to the wrong rune, there's like confusion spells, elemental summons, ice storms, a meteor swarm, reverse gravity, storm of vengeance. Like it just ends your shit if you do it wrong.
Meteor swarm. Which one?
Definitely add the hey, it looks like an axe might have touched this at one point. You might want to think about that.
Okay, maybe we add like a slot that things would go into somehow.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because that sounds like you fuck up, you die, and that's a TPK.
It does.
The sounds of it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeesh.
I think that the ball puzzle or ball trap is like fiendishly clever on like how it fucks you.
Yeah. That was annoying.
And it was very tedious.
Yeah, it was. What was the counter?
Oh, I just put it in there because...
Yeah, that was him fucking with us.
You're an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that one, I mean, granted, when we were going in, I mean, the usual adventure thing is have the rogue check for traps, except our rogue in this case is me, and I didn't check investigation, and that's our ranger. Like,
Yeah.
I think
the
as
issue
long as...
is that it's like a magical trap. It's like basically like a warding spell.
Oh, it's nasty then.
What the Cloud Giant was kind of referencing.
Okay.
I don't know how to make that more of a reference. Because she's on like the second level, right?
Maybe.
And like the book specifically says that Harshnag would not know about these traps.
Well, yeah, well, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
That said, oh god, and that's a gnarly BS one too, because that's basically just Dane for them. They go too far or don't catch sight of that tunnel in that room there. They're gonna trip it and have to deal with the boulder.
Right. I mean, honestly, there's nothing in that room that you guys needed
Right.
to complete it. There was the NPC that there's like a whole thing of dialogue and stuff that can happen there.
Right.
And then there's like the valuables that you got out of the Ice Spider Queen, but there's nothing that was required for the puzzle.
Right, just like a little side trail off that kind of steer you in the wrong direction.
Right.
Okay.
But that ball roll is 10d10, which could totally knock somebody down.
What you rolled would have dropped my ass in nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been barely.
Yeah, for that particular trap, I might add... I mean, it's supposed to be like a magical trap. It's supposed to be this thing. Maybe add like a room that's faintly glowing. Put like a weird perception check or investigation check DC on it, and then for like more information on it, an Arcana check. My vote, personally. There's something that can give the players a warning, so they're not just stumbling. Oh, there's an invisible line here. You cross it. Well, low DC deck save granted, but still, you fail it. That shit hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough because it specifically says like a non-giant, when it gets to a certain point, triggers the trap.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Although, wouldn't the construct trigger the trap as well?
Yeah, but it's moving the ball at that point. And I think the trap's supposed to reset once the giant makes it back to the place it started.
Right. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
It's definitely a weird...
Like, maybe some, I mean, there's gotta be someone in the party that speaks giant. It's Storm King's Thunder. Everyone knows we need someone that speaks giant. I don't know, put a fucking... I mean, Matthew, it's you, for God's sake. Just have it, like, above the doorway. It's like, sleeping quarters, giants only.
Yeah, right? Like...
Just something cheeky. And they trigger the
I mean,
trap.
that could be something that Harshnag had heard about, is that it's taboo for small folk to come in here.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
That could work.
He like warns against desecrating the sanctity of the temple.
Yeah. That might work.
Yeah, because there's nothing really in that section we really needed. It's just they're just to waste our time more often than not.
It was plain Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like,
Right.
it didn't progress the plot
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
Like, this whole thing has been interesting because it's been like 2 puzzles. It was like weird puzzle trap, and then the puzzle we get into the thing. The next part of this, I think, will be more our group's usual style of like murder hobo.
Well, yeah, we're going to kill the Jarl of Svard.
Right.
Did ask if it was possible to persuade. Who knows?
Oracle said it was unclear, so
Yeah,
We're going to kill the Jarl of Svard.
Well, you're just saying that because you're thinking that you're gonna pass the speech check, and then Thunes are gonna say "fucking smack a bitch" again.
You don't know if I'm even gonna try to make a check.
That's up to you. Anyway,
Cool. Well, that completed like a whole chapter. There's a spot where you're like supposed to go and get a relic to prove yourself to the Oracle before actually being able to like ask it questions.
Yeah.
interesting.
But I skipped it because I wanted to just do something else.
Right, that's fine. And that's the joy of DMing, especially like legit modules. Sometimes you just decide to ad-lib and improv on the fly and just say, yeah, that bit there, yeah, fuck that, that's boring. We're not doing that.
Yeah. No, I kind of planned on not doing it because I didn't think it was going to be interesting for your group.
Yeah.
For like a group that has been doing this from the beginning, it would probably have a lot of interests.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's like a lot of lore that'll be involved with it. But the next part, I mean, it might be more exciting. I think today was a little bit on the boring side.
Well, that's why we went to go kill Spider Queen.
Right. Just want to hit something, and then they died so quick.
Well, when the rogue crits its sneak attack, it hurts.
I know that was good.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going. That was fun, though,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it was good. I'll see y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Anyway, my apologies, guys, for kind of getting sidetracked in the conversation about the module there. That said, that's part of the fun of DMing like legitimate Wizards of the Coast modules. Sometimes, yeah, you can stick to the source material, and you can make it fun, but sometimes it's better just to improv ad-lib, throw in things here, remove things there, because, yeah, Wizards of the Coast do provide very fun adventures for people to DM and enjoy the aspect of freaking playing it for other players. That said, how many modules do I play now? I play Curse of Strahd, I play Lost Mines of Phandelver, I've now played some of Storm King's Thunder, just a little bit of it. And of course, Dungeon of the Mad Mage I'm going through currently, and Dragon Heist. And yeah, again, Wizards of the Coast modules are fun. But it really hinges on how the DM sells it, plays it, and what they change about it. Lost Mines, I played through twice, I believe. Yes, because that was Ed and D-Rock I played it with. And Ed stuck really close to the source material, really stuck to the module, and yeah, it was fun. It was kind of a little dull here and there, just because he really stuck to the plot. And then there's D-Rock, my Seal the Ancient. Frickin' DM, who I only reference now in the idea of this is how you don't DM. Because he did change things about the module, and he made that far more deadly than it honestly needed to be. I mean, I get having intelligent enemies and having them think things through. I understand that. You don't need to make them that deadly, though, and for God's sakes, don't change the monster types in there. I mean, there's one key factor about Lost Mines that makes a particular enemy in it far less deadly than it originally would be. I'm trying desperately not to spoiler it for you guys, because I don't have that campaign up here. I really do want to do that campaign myself, though, as a DM. Being nice for me. And because that one little change, it completely just jacked up the difficulty of the combat with that character. Like, it outright almost killed us. If I remember right, it actually did kill one of us. It killed our rogue off. Ugh. So just a bit of warning for those getting into DMing. Like, be ready to change some things, but for love of God, understand that there might be reasons it's there. And if it sounds too hard already, no one's gonna bust you really for maybe pulling back. Like, okay, well, that dragon's maybe a little bit too strong for the characters in the PC, so let's tone it down and make it a smaller dragon or a younger dragon. Or, okay, that seems pretty okay right now, let's not make it into this thing and probably TPK my party. Yeah, it's hard not to give spoilers when explaining that stuff, and I'm sorry for that. All said, as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, as usual, a great way of showing your support is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends. And being sure to tune in next week, where we're probably going to wrap up Storm King's Thunder, and then we're going to move on to Avarice 2.0. Or as it's become to know, the Esther Isles Cartography Guild adventure. Lord Almighty. Can't wait to see what happens there. We're going to be on a boat at level 2. And the only ones that really know who's doing what, who is what, is obviously the DM, Legion, and myself, because I'm again making sprite avatars for everybody. So it's going to be fun. But once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. Catch you next time.